estate fans, it's Etobicoke's favorite realtor coming to you today from 220 the Westway. My friends, real estate is always about opportunity, and it has never been more true than it is today here at 220 the Westway. We're 45 feet wide by almost 130 deep. We're almost 1,400 square feet inside. We got 3 plus 2 bedrooms. We got 2 full bathrooms. We got 2 kitchens, and we got a ton of open concept square footage in our one-level living setup, my friends. And yes, we got that full private driveway with garage and a separate side entrance that leads us to our basement. Now, everyone, we love opportunity, so let's go in and take a look at this opportunity at 220 the Westway. Coming inside off that lovely front yard, if I do say so myself, into this really nice setup here in a foyer. Room here for a nice bench, for hanging stuff, for putting some more storage, for putting a stroller, for putting the groceries, and a quick step up, 1, 2, and we got a full double closet here and a nice view in to this kind of secondary hallway that takes us into our main living spaces. Love this open concept feel here. We get the cross light from both of these doors, and right away you can feel the spaciousness of this house. And I love it because that goes so well with the kind of mid-century vibe we got going on. Check this out. Look at all the natural light coming in from this huge window, giving us the views of that front yard, bringing us around to another focal point here in this fireplace. We got these beautiful original hardwood floors in here, nice plaster ceiling in here with the crown molding, beautiful valance coming across, just nice and simple, could really be easy to paint and update the way you want it, modernize it like that. Room over here for a massive dining table. You got another beautiful window bringing in that natural light. And I love the open concept room here. Now, you know, and I know that people have taken open concept way too far, and we see all these big boxed out houses with no division. Well, not here. We have a really modern layout here, kind of that mid-century layout with perfect division, split with open concept. So we have this big living room space with the huge window off that big foyer with this fireplace into our dining room, but we don't have to look at all the dishes that are sitting in the kitchen. Take a look at the kitchen. Huge eat-in kitchen here, my friends. Lots of counter space. You got double windows in here, nice flat ceilings. And of course, this kitchen is a throwback. It's even got your favorite avocado appliances. But what it also is a huge opportunity to reimagine your own kitchen or use it just the way it is right now, because I can tell you it's in great shape. Paint it, leave it this natural wood, do what you want with it. This is the space to put that eat-in table. And you know, I was talking about the division and how I like how it's set up, but you could open this door up even more, or even get a contractor and an engineer, and you could maybe take this whole wall out and bring this across if you're really crazy about the open concept vibes. What I'm saying is, all that living and dining space ties perfectly into our massive eat-in kitchen here, and it's all a blank slate, just sitting ready for you to move in today and use it and tweak it or reimagine it for tomorrow. It's up to you. Let's see some more. Coming back into our hallway space, let's check out these huge bedrooms. Really nice sized bedrooms in this house, my friends. You're gonna stretch your elbows, get those king sizes in. You got room for the double side tables, the television, the dresser. Love the big windows with views of that private yard. And of course, we got our double closets here. Ample space here. Paint the trim, paint the doors, put in your modern furniture, and boom, this place feels fresh, new, ready to go. Or use this classic charm and work with this vintage kind of mid-century feel that I was talking about, and you're good to go. Get that teak bed and that low profile dresser and really, you know, celebrate the space as it is. Let's see some more. Another really good bedroom size in here, my friends. You're gonna get that king size here if you want it. Certainly a queen, get a queen there. Do something even in front of this window if you had a lower headboard. Another big double closet in here. Nice flat ceilings, huge window. Love the detail of these valances that run across these little kind of places where you can put drapery all the way across, or now people are putting LED lighting in here. Really easy to kind of update and modernize this space just the way it is, even working with these original floors because they're in such great shape. Loving this bedroom just as much as I love that bedroom. Coming into bedroom 3, another really good sized bedroom, my friends. So often I go into the 1 bedroom and it's the smaller one and you can really feel it. Here, this is a really good size. You're gonna get a full queen, no problem, dresser and a desk. And yes, we got another double closet. So what you'll notice is none of these rooms are compromising on space, storage space, and natural light. They all have the same beautiful original hardwood that truly is in pristine condition. Nice flat ceilings. This literally is dress it the way you want. Little weekend warrior, this and that. And you've got brand new feeling bedrooms in an amazing location in one heck of a house. All right, let's see this bathroom. Coming into our bathroom, really good sized bathroom, and you'll notice it's pink on purpose. Love the vintage tile in here. Now some of you, you're going, oh, well, I need to update that immediately. And other people are going, I actually like the vintage feel. It's gonna be all about what the eye of the beholder is telling the new owner about this place. What do you wanna do? You can use it the way it is, you can update it. There's lots to be had here. The space certainly isn't lying when it says, look at all the room here. Nice big shower stall, big, huge, double, triple vanity in here. Get those double sinks in. You got a great spot for the throne, storage all the way across, nice big privacy window, and that same lovely flat ceiling, just ready to go this place. Reimagine it, use it, it's gonna be up to you. Let's see a little bit more. Coming down to our lower level, what I love about the lower level, there's actually 2 things. One is the potential of having this second area here where you can enter down into the basement, go to the city, get those permits, turn that into a legal lower level suite for your in-laws, for friends, for extra income, whatever you want. You would just enclose where this banister is, separate this from the house, and you'd still have a tremendous amount of space here with zero compromise. You still get tons of natural light if you wanted to do some glass or something like that. There's options here, my friends. And number 2, this feels open and grand the way it is. So if you're really just after a huge amount of square footage for your family and the ultimate family living space downstairs, this is the type of house that's gonna give it to you in spades. All this natural light openness really allows for this to feel grand and modern. I think a little tweak here and there and you got something special going. Let's go down and check out this lower level. Coming down into our lower level, and man, it really feels like a whole other suite down here. I'm not just saying that. You kind of feel that this was a home in itself and that's a whole other separate area, but of course it's up to you how you want to do it. Let me give you the lay of the land. We got a huge cantina over here off to my left. In front of me here, just behind the cameraman, we got a huge family kitchen room. That's a hangout, living, dining space. And then over here, we got 2 other bedroom spaces and a utility room, plus a laundry space with a huge amount of hallway. It feels like there's lots of room down here. It's not a cramped space. We got nice ceiling height and a lot of natural light to boot. Let's check out this main living space. Coming into that space, my friends, check it out. I'm not lying when I said it's a huge, big living space down here. We've got this beautiful box window that runs across here. We got wood paneling in here. It's kind of got a good vibe to it. You could paint this out, do what you want, put some laminate or vinyl down here. But look at this bar. This is retro. This is fun. This is kind of a pseudo kitchen down here. There's a stove, we got a sink, we got a dishwasher and a fridge. Like this setup, I can imagine having friends over, having people over for the weekend and just pouring some cocktails and doing some shake, shake, shake and all that stuff that makes living life in the winter awesome. And if that wasn't good enough, think about having this wood burning fireplace ready to go so you could get the logs on here with the cocktails so that people are actually saying, let's go up to so-and-so's house on these cold days. They got that great yard, they got that great upstairs, but I just want to drink a Manhattan down by that fireplace and stay cozy and watch the Leaf game. You know what I'm talking about. Great lower level hangout space. Certainly, you get a dining room table in here, lots of room for other furniture. This is the size of many big condos' main living space, and it's just your little family room down here in the basement at 220 the Westway. Let's see some more. Coming across, let's start with these bedrooms. Really good amount of space in here, my friends. King size space. Big double window in here. That same paneling that's easy to paint out. It's even kind of real wood parquet in here, which is easy to just keep. Then you got a big double closet here for storage. This is a really ideal situation for a +1 bedroom if I've ever seen one, or make this a home office, kids playroom, gym space. It's all up to you. Let's see some more. Coming into this other +1 space, this one's got a different type of paneling. It's got kind of more of a drop ceiling in here, but still really good ceiling height. That natural light coming in, storage and all this stuff easily to be had in this space. And it's just off of another corridor here, which gives us some services and all that. So you're not losing any of the basement storage and service while you get these +1 bedrooms down here. I think it's a pretty great setup if you ask me. All right, let's check out this bathroom. Coming into our lower level bathroom, lots of space down here, and that's really where I want your eyes to go to, okay? Tons of room. You could do double sinks here. You got the throne, turn this around if you want. Huge shower stall, good ceiling height. I can't even touch. Another big window down here. So yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There's some elements here that need to be updated. However, you see the space, you see the setup, and you go, this is kind of more cosmetic. Of course, there's always things that come along with cosmetics behind the scenes, but for the most part, this is a cosmetic reno where you can have a full secondary suite down here or just a whole other play space for your family. And that means teenagers and young children alike come down, hang out, play down here, or just use it for yourselves. It's up to you. This house is your oyster. Just show you quickly, we got a full laundry room space in here, just really showing off the amount of square footage in here and the natural light in this lower level. Let's see the cantina before I take you out back. Another storage space in here. You can see this must come out underneath that front stoop, but lots of room in here for your preserves, your homemade wine, your cases of beer, whatever it might be. It's nice to have one of these cantinas, especially if you love to entertain or have a big family. Great setup here for this side entrance. Cameraman standing just in front of a really wide walkway that goes down to our front driveway. So if you ever wanted to come just right into that basement, you got lots of room to do so. Another thing to note is a lot of these more mid-century homes don't have direct access from our garage into our house. Well, here we almost do. We got the door that comes out the back of our garage, and we got our separate side entrance here. So if you go get permits, you go to the city, do what you gotta do, there's nothing saying you can't build this out and have this connected so that you come in, build a little bit of a mud room here, and now you have that modern garage walk-through to your house with that huge luxury of a mudroom space. I think that would be something pretty simple to do with the right tradespeople behind you. Now let's talk about this yard. Look at all the side yard space here, my friends. Really nice vinyl fence here, shiny and light and clean. All this green space here comes all the way around. And you can really see the vast amount of space you're getting. So you're not only getting this tremendous amount of square footage on both levels of this property, that's what I said, almost 1,400 square feet before, but you're feeling that 45 feet wide and certainly that almost 130 deep. You get that nice big front yard, setting the house back from the Westway, giving it that boulevard, prestigious feel that everyone loves, and you still have a massive yard back here, and that's that depth really coming into play here, showing you how much space. This, you could get a pool back here, playground, whatever you want. You're gonna have the big barbecues here. You're not gonna have to compromise. And you really start to feel how big this house is when you stand back here and see, oh wow, there really is a lot of house here. And then the garage, what a great opportunity for someone to come in and make it their own. Love this. Okay, let's go out front and talk a little bit about the parking scenario. Really good sized driveway here. It's an easy 4 parking spots. If you want to pack it in, I think you could fit 6. And of course, you got that garage. Really nice stately feel out front here. It's that mid-century feel with that overhang, giving you lots of sunshine, but not blasting you out and heating you up like you can't bear it. Really love this property, love this mature tree, and you know, I love this location. All right, let's get inside, talk a little bit more about the nitty-gritty that makes this property so special before I say goodbye. So I don't really have to go on and on about what makes Kingsview Village and the Westway so fantastic. It's kind of the heart of Etobicoke. It's such a family-friendly neighborhood. It's thriving when it comes to transit, schools, parks, recreation. There's a reason that people keep coming back here time and time again, and they actually don't want to leave this community once they get here. If you need more information on that, call me. Let's talk more in depth about what makes this exact location so special. The Westway gets you out to all those main arteries so quickly. You can have the kids to school and be on that 427 in no time. Get to the airport in a jiff. It really is kind of the center of the universe down here. Now, as far as the property's concerned, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This property needs some love. But I am being authentic when I tell you I'm actually excited about the opportunity here. There's so much good open concept space in this house with huge principal rooms, massive bedrooms, and just cosmetic updates that need to come along the way to bring it up to today's standard. I'd way rather buy something in this location and come and put my own stamp on it than let someone else do it where I kind of go, oh yeah, well, I basically like what they did. This is the time, seize the day, grab something like this, make it your own, do those little tweaks. You could be here for the long run because there's so much opportunity here and so much space, almost 1,400 square feet on both levels. So giving you almost 2,800 square feet in this location with that garage and this parking and that backyard. Are you kidding me? Come in, use your imagination, bring a contractor, a designer, put your heads together because the opportunity, the leverage is waiting for you here at 220 the Westway. You want a tour? Call me, I'll get you through. We got something exceptional here, and this is exactly the type of property that in today's market, you should be looking at. All right, my friends, it is a beautiful spring day, and I think I'm just gonna kind of hang out and take in that sunshine and do a couple emails. You guys, you can do whatever you want. You just can't stay here any longer, so I'll have to invite you to, well, get out of here!